Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Today we are on day 3 of our Death of Dieting series, and today it's all about the truth about carbs.
I'm sure a lot of you have probably been on some low-carb diet at some point in your life. There's a lot of diets out there that promote low-carb, and diets like Whole30 or Paleo automatically kind of lead you down that path because a lot of those high-carb foods are just simply off limits in those diets.
Going back to yesterday, talking about low-fat diets, it's easy to demonize carbs coming off of those because if you're eating super low fat, then you're naturally going to eat more carbs, and too much carbs will result in weight gain, fat gain, and so in turn making you think that carbs are the enemy.
Another reason carbs get a bad rap is because a lot of over-processed foods are high carb and high calorie, and because they're over-processed, you tend to eat more of those. They don't satisfy you, and so then you gain weight, and then you automatically think, oh man, carbs are bad, I need to stay away from those.
And so really it all comes back to finding the right balance. As long as you're keeping your carbs, proteins, fats in the right balance and in the right types of carbs, then weight gain isn't going to happen. Progress can happen. It's just all about finding the right balance for you. Carbs aren't necessarily essential to our survival, but they do have a lot of benefits.
The biggest one probably is micronutrients. You need all of those vitamins and minerals that you get from vegetables, fruits, whole grains in order to feel the best that you can. And if you're cutting out all those carbs, you're probably not hitting all those micronutrients as well.
Carbs also work to sustain energy throughout the day. Make sure that you hit your fiber, and they are needed for any sort of high intensity exercise. So high intensity exercise is primarily fueled by carbs, and we also need carbs to aid in recovery from that high intensity.
After an intense workout, our body is in fight or flight mode. It's just the natural response after those high intensity workouts like CrossFit, or interval training. And so to shut off that cortisol response, it's important to have a post-workout shake or meal that involves carbs.
So that's the truth about carbs. Carbs are not the enemy, and we want to change the way of thinking around them. It's all about balance. It's all about quality. If you have any questions on carbs, what your intake should be, what types of carbs you should be eating, please message us, comment on our video, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yay!
Have a good day!